Today we're in the middle of Thailand. Come with us on an epic road trip where we're going to go and show you how we plan to save thousands of dogs every single month in 2024. That's okay. In Thailand, believe it or not, there's 8 million street dogs.
From doing 200 a month to doing 22,000. Last year we hit our 1 millionth animal.
Things have not started good. We had a really tight schedule and the engine's blown up. Oh, what time is it, Lana?
It's 3:45.
We are up, unfortunately, and we're going to the mainland. It's pitch dark. Are you excited?
Oh, I am pumped. It's going to be an awesome day.
Oh, you're pumped, are you?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm like always pumped.
I'll be pumped when I get a coffee. So we're on the ferry. Things have not started good. We had a really tight schedule and the engine's blown up. It just went boom and there's black smoke coming out of it. So we're like, I think we're heading for rocks over there at the moment. We haven't moved in about 20 minutes and yeah, it's not a good start. I don't even think we're going to make it to the sterilizing at this rate. So yeah, not good. The good news is the ferry's moving. We might be a bit late, so we're going to have to catch up and we're already short of time, but all systems go, we're not going to sink. Things have taken a turn for the worse again. We've been on the ferry since 5 a.m. It's now 8 a.m. Our broken engine seems to be stopping us from getting into port, so we're quite down now. We're going to be about 3 hours late, at least. Now we're on our way to Suratani at the moment. We're driving through Thailand. The amazing thing that I always am surprised by is the sheer size of Thailand. We sterilise the dogs on the island of Koh Samui, which is relatively small. There's about 100,000 people there. But in Thailand, believe it or not, there's 8 million street dogs. So our mission is to help street dogs all over the world. But first off, Thailand, 8 million dogs. So we're on our way to meet Soy Dog, a wonderful organisation who we're helping fund. We're launching that funding today and we're going to sterilise dogs, catch dogs and generally see how the best of the best do it on the ground here in Thailand. So we have arrived at the sterilising unit. I'm going to take you inside now and show you the 50 dogs being sterilised today. Follow me. It's a bit of madness in here because there's so many dogs involved. We're going to jump past where the dogs come in at reception, but you can see here, dogs as far as the eye can see. Some of them have had their operations already. Some of them are going to have their operations, but we're going to go right down to the back where the dogs are actually operated on. So it's like a little bit of a production system. Dogs come in, they get put under anaesthetic, then they get cleaned, they get operated on, and then they're able to recover. Hello, little doggy. That's okay. Come on. That's okay. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Oh, there's 2 more in there. Little boy, in with your sisters.
So these puppies were abandoned this spot about 4 weeks ago. This lady in the flowery top, she's a local feeder. She's been coming back to this area as often as possible to ensure they got food and water. But yeah, 4 weeks they've survived in this rain gully. So she said she's worried about when the heavy rain comes, they get flooded out in that gully. So yeah, in the nick of time, I think. We'll take them back now. The mobile clinic is about 5 or 10 minutes away. We'll take them back, we'll have the vets look over them and then make a decision then. If there's no mum around, obviously, then they're not going to be able to stay safely in this area. So we'll make the right call at that moment. They may be coming back to the shelter with us, so we'll see. Time will tell.
My name's Louise and I'm CEO for Soy Dog Foundation. There are estimated to be 10 to 15 million stray animals across Thailand, and of course the more animals that breed, the more puppies that are born onto the street who suffer a very short, miserable life. So our CMVR programme stands for Capture, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return. We have numerous mobile units all over Thailand, Bangkok, in the southern provinces, here in Suratani and in Phuket where we started off. Our CMVR is now regularly sterilising over 22,000 animals a month, and last year we hit our 1 millionth animal, so that was a real milestone for us.
Now, this partnership is so important for ourselves and for Soy Dog. It helps so many dogs. But a tiny little detail, like it's only 6 months ago that we kind of came up with Happy Doggo and the logo, myself and Lindsay, who works behind the scenes. And just to see it on a truck out here helping dogs, like that for me feels really special. I know it's probably a personal thing and you have an attachment when you make your own logo, but to see it out here being driven around trucks helping dogs, that for me is magical. If you like what we're doing here and all the sterilising work and everything we're trying to do to save the street dogs around the world, you can hit the subscribe button down below. It's a simple action, but it really will help us massively.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mook. I'm a Southern Mobile Clinic Manager. We work as a team. We have 9 people in our team, 2 vets and 3 vet nurses and 4 dog catchers. They will go out in every street in our working area and bring all the dog in here to our mobile clinic. We will give the dog out of the cage and bring them here for general anesthesia. We will do 45 to 50 dogs per day. After they awake and have full recovery, our catcher will take them back to the same area. Ow!
Our rescue officers will, as they have done this morning, go out into a community, decide on an area to visit. Often they're out just before dawn to catch some of the more skittish dogs. This morning was a great example because we had a local guy with a couple of owned animals, which obviously are free roaming as well. So it's important to get those sterilised or to convince the owner that they should be sterilised as well. So a real kind of great representation of the type of animals that you encounter when you're going out on the street. Some are super friendly and come willingly. Others are super shy and often lead you a merry dance around the rubber plantation. And then some are just scared and possibly aggressive at that moment because they're really unsure about what you're there for, and all works out at the end of the day. They're sterilised and they recover and they return back to their location. So it's an adventure, but yeah, one day and done.
So these are the 4 puppies that we actually pulled out of the drain earlier on. You can hear them, they're very vocal. They don't have a mom and they don't have anywhere to go. They probably wouldn't survive on the streets. So they're not getting sterilised today because they're too small, but they are going to Soy Dog, who have wonderfully accepted to take them in, and they're gonna get full medical checkups. They're gonna be prepared basically for adoption. So it's their lucky day. They're pulled out of a drain, but they will survive and they'll thrive and get homes. So not just sterilising, there's a lot that goes around sterilising, because you'll always discover new cases. So a wonderful example of the work.
Coming out, finding puppies, rescuing them, knowing you can make a difference, it just makes you realise why you're here and why you do it. So hitting the 1 millionth, what a magical milestone for Soy Dog. It's astounding. Sometimes it's difficult to get your head around 1 million. How many puppies has that saved from being born? This is why the support of Happy Doggo is so very much important, because it means we can do more, we can support more people, we can sterilise more animals across Thailand. And as I said, with the work of everybody collaborating and working together, then we go a long way in ending the suffering of animals who do live on the streets. In 20 years' time, if Soy Dog or Happy Doggo or all these charities weren't here, then the communities would look after, care, and the dogs and cats would have a much better future. And that's really what we're aiming for. So then we can work further afield, do the same across Asia.
Now that for me was an epic day. You can probably see just how tired we are from all the driving and just a really long travel day. But seeing such professionals doing their work and the difference it made to those dogs. Like, we've left there, we're on the ferry back to Samui now, but those 50 dogs have had their lives changed forever. Those dogs have been really given the best fighting chance in life. And if we can replicate that on a daily basis in multiple locations by our funding, that is the first seed of massive global change. It's already changing like thousands of lives, but maybe we can make that tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. I'm absolutely buzzing to be leaving there. Those 4 puppies have gone to Soy Dog. Their lives have been changed. They're no longer in a gutter. The dogs are being sterilized. Like, my mind's buzzing with the possibilities of what we can do. So we just really need to ramp this up, get some sleep, and keep going as fast and as quick as we already are. I know these might not be as exciting as the transformation videos or, you know, a dog that gets rehomed, but I think this is way more important than anything we do. So thank you very much for watching. A subscribe, as always, would help massively, and I hope you feel a part of this journey that we're really starting to change street dogs' lives around the world.